What's going on YouTube? Kiger here. Started a new free-to-play account on Marvel Strike Force. We're going to talk about why June is the best time in 2024 to jump into the game. As you can see, this is the beginning of day 2. First time I logged in on day 2. Let's check out what I did on day 1. Alright guys, so as you see here, on the login right here, we have tons of stuff coming in. As you can see, we get all of Hive Mind during the login. We get all of New Warriors. We get 3 of the Pegasus. We get, as you can see here, Gambit, Nightcrawler, as well as Sunspot and Forge. So 4 out of 5 of Extreme X-Men as well, and just a bunch of other stuff for freebies. So let's collect those. And also, this is a new player thing. I don't know if everyone is aware. First Strike. I've already unlocked a bunch of it, as you'll see down here. We also get all of Sinister Six besides Green Goblin Classic, as well as Vulture, which is also very good. Mysterio, also very good. Not to mention the entire cast of Spider Society. So that is pretty wild. So as you see right now, jumping in at the beginning of June is a great time. Especially we have these monthly events that come through. And the new monthly event starts on Wednesday. So right now is a great time to join. They already took down the monthly one here, but we will have the new one on Wednesday. So if you jump in now, you'll be able to jump in on the beginning of the June. And a great reason why is, even though we may not be able to get all of it, it's going to be a lot of extra free stuff, as well as jumping at the beginning of it allows you the most possible chance to get as far as possible. Got other events we're focusing on, also getting our legendaries. We also have the monthly showcases, which we were able to unlock several characters from here. Then we also have, in accordance with the monthly event coming as well, we have X Marks the Spot here, the showcase, which we will also be able to get some unlocks here as well. Hopefully once we're level 40, which as we see right here is the thing stopping us, player level 40, which hopefully will be there by Wednesday, then we'll be able to use the energy up there for more resource. As you see, I got up to level 27, which allowed me to unlock Heroes Chapter 5. 6 won't be until 37, but very shortly today, we will have Villains 4, which is at 28, and Nexus 2, which is at 29. So those are going to be very good for us, and I'm definitely going to be pushing for Arena at 30 down here. Now, showing you the roster that I have, I unlocked Cyclops today from the login banner, but to show you the units I currently have, and then walk you through what I was able to do and step by step. So as we see here, Mockingbird, that's going to be part of that new Avengers team. Octopus, Lizard, those are going to be Superior 6. Black Widow, we're working specifically on these teams as you see. Our Spider Society, Hive Mind, and then a couple characters that are going to be used for events down the line, as well as using them in Blitz teams, things like that, such as Hulk for Gamma, but also works for Wave 1 with Thor and Captain America. All 3 of them can work together on that Wave 1 team for Blitz, but also working them up for their other things, Captain America being out of time, Hulk being Gamma, Thor being Asgardian. Those are all things I'm looking forward to. And as you see, about level 24 is when I stopped caring about Elektra. It was my last villain at the time. Luke Cage, probably going to bring him up a little bit later for some other events. But as you see, most of these other ones, I'm not worried about until I need to. Now let's show you what I did. Alright, so starting out, these are just some screenshots that I took to kind of give me the talking points I want to give you. But the very first thing is Heroes 1-4. So once you beat 1-4 right here, you get control over your account. I suggest going to your account, taking your 3 main characters. Day 1, they're going to give you, what's her name? Alright, so I have some screenshots here to show you some talking points. First is Heroes 1-4 right here. Day 1, they're going to give you Mockingbird. You want to power her, Spider-Man, and Luke Cage up and ignore everyone else. And then once you beat 1-5, Fury takes over and forces you to fight 1-6, which will be your first difficult fight. But if you took those 3 characters to level 3, then it's going to be a breeze. Then make our way through. 1-8 is going to be our first different type of mission. So targets remaining 2-2 is going to be these 2 with the arrows. Now there's 2 ways to do this. Either focus them down or kill everyone else first. On their turn, they're going to do an action instead of attacking. And that action is going to be the 1-0/4 here. In this case, it's opening the gate. Once the gate's opened, you lose. So you can choose to either just take them out so it never happens, or kill everything else first and then deal with them. Level 6, we unlock chat, so you automatically lose the game. You can choose if you want world chat or guild chat to show up on the bottom of the screen, as well as in red text would be whatever updates the game is telling you. This is also when you have the chance to change your name. So go ahead and take that opportunity or do it later. Your first one is free. Level 8 is when we unlock challenges. This is our daily resource grind, depending on what we're able to hit. So if we hit this person picture right here, it'll show us the characters we have that fit the requirements here, and see what gear tier and stuff they are. If we hit the eye right here, it'll tell us what the requirements are and the suggested gear tier and such. And as we see here, need higher levels to do further ones. So I just did 1 of tier 1 just to get the mission done. Then I'm saving my other 2 attempts for higher levels. At level 10, we unlock the Strike Pass. This is the monthly. There's 2 passes in the game, actually. They're each 2 weeks, so they're interchangeable. If you want to get all of them, it's the best bang for the buck in the game, but that's $80 a month. But this is going to be a free to play, so I'm only going to get the gray stuff down here at the bottom. Now what we do get about the same time is 50 ultra cores. So there's gold, which we use for everything. There's power cores, which we use to buy offers, only power core offers, or to refresh energy, things like this, refresh shops. Now there's also these ultra cores, which are more expensive, and us as free to play aren't really going to get many of these ever. But we can use these instead of dollar amounts. This is kind of their version of dodging the Apple / Android shop. But with this 50 they initially give us, we're able to jump and get 55 shards of Nightweaver, which, as we see right here, 50. And then this is a great one to go for. There are several other options here. There's also some other ones you can think of, such as there's like a Venom or a Cyclops week banner, $3, which will be 30 of these cores. and it will give you shards of them, energy, and some other stuff. But we're using her right here as kind of a fill-in for a Spider Society team, as well as once we unlock special and especially ultimate and passive, then she's going to do a lot for us and let us power through some level of difficulty stuff that we wouldn't be able to normally. Also, we are going to make a Scopely ID. I'll be showing you that as well. But this is going to be our third villain right here. A free 3-star Loki, 1,000 power cores, and 10 gold orbs. Now on to the next group of pictures. We hit level 14, which is Blitz. Blitz, you get what you put into it. It's unfortunate that we don't get auto Blitz into a much higher level, but this is going to be a very important one for us. You make a team of 5, and you get 3 options of opponents. You fight them, and if you win, you get points towards the milestone. You get higher tier for more points, and you get some Blitz currency, which we'll talk about in a moment. But as you get to the higher tiers, the multiplier goes up, the points you get for a win goes up, but the power of your enemies go up as well. I currently have 4 teams. I'm doing them. I'm doing a couple refreshes right here, and I'm doing as many rotations as I can a day, which you should. This is going to give you a good influx of gold, character shards. Even if you're not getting the specific character you're looking for, it's a new account. You need to get everything. For every 350 Blitz currency, we can open a Blitz orb, which is going to give us shards of characters and gold. Now, what is interesting is Sim Blitz isn't available until the 60 or 65, but for special event blitzes, not including the Sunday Red Star slash blue orb ones, but very special ones like ones for events, they will allow even these brand new level 14 accounts to sim. So watch out for those and go in on those if you're able to. Then level 20, we unlock alliances. At level 20 is kind of a weird one because we can't really do anything with the alliances yet, but at we also unlock the Nexus at 20 as well, which heroes is all heroes, villains is all villains. Nexus we're able to use everyone, and then later at 45 will be Cosmic, which is only Cosmic characters. 25 is when we can actually do stuff with our alliance. We unlock raids, which is one of the biggest things of the game. If we take a look down here, I already showed that, so on to the next one. No, we also unlock these at 25, sorry. And I already talked about this in the preamble, but at 40, we'll be able to do some unlocks. Always get the test drive, so we get some character unlocks. And we're going to try to be 40 pretty soon, so we can take advantage of X marks the spot, which you can use Alpha Flight, which only 2 are out right now, or X-Men, which we already have several of the members. And before this is over, we're going to have all of the Extreme from the new player login stuff. Now we do have Greek, which is also uses the same energy as the Alpha Flight, and then Doom and Ultimus. We are doing Greek 1 and Ultimus 2, which we ran through all the way to the end. And if you take a look here, none of them took any damage at all. I am using a Spider team, also have Superior 6 ready to go, and even a shield thing ready to go. So I have 3 teams perfectly good. Tomorrow I'm going to bump it up to Ultimus 3 and see how I can handle. I am not going to join a carry alliance, which I think kind of ruins the new player thing. Once I'm able to get through Ultimus 6 and make my way to Doom, that's when I'm going to start joining teams, because that's kind of what the game pushes you towards. I think it pushes you towards Ultimus 5/Ultimus 6, and then start looking at other teams. but we're going to be pushing up through Ultimus and through Greeks as far as we can and see how we do in that. Last but not least are a few other things you have to keep note of as you level up. Once you hit certain levels, you will unlock legendary character unlocks. As an example right here, Iron Man, unlock him, and just like with the challenges, show you the characters you have and the requirements for it, and then get extra shards of him to rank him up. Then on the website, in the shop daily after 5 p.m. EST, there is the free claims right here. The only one I'm able to get right now is the Mr. Negative shards. There are more every single day, but I haven't hit that level yet to start getting those things. But we're going to be checking that every single day to get those freebies, as well as the events. The one up here that you can't really see is the spender one. We're not ever going to look at that. We have this one right here, spend 50 power cores, get a bunch of energy. That's going to really equate to a level and a half for me at my tier. And then starting tomorrow, there's also going to be the month-long Dakin stuff down here, as well as we get to do some redeem codes. Here's several of them right here. The one you can't see up here is CC Envoy. All of these besides Celebrate is not working. Everything else worked for me. Night, you need to be level 60 or higher. It says Nightcrawler mode, but it's shards of Nightcrawler. Probably similar to Venom and Gambit. But these were a lot of freebies. Getting Gambit early on was a huge win. And even right now, they do these. If you check the main page, character poll, choose between which one of these that you want to see as the next Blitz. Joining Karen Page's team, sorry. The one before this was for a Blitz. But every 2 weeks they do a character poll like this. You pick one and you get 50 energy, 50 power cores. That's going to be huge for us. And that's it, guys. I showed you where we're at. I showed you how I got there. Let me know what you think down below. We'll go ahead and do day 2 tomorrow as well. I'm going to do the full first week, see how it goes, and go from there. Until next time, guys.